The entrance to the mansion was locked, but Erica had a master key, so she opened it without any trouble. I don't think we've heard this song before. She had gotten Kraus and the others to take the master keys from the servants, and at that time, she had used a little sleight of hand to pilfer one of them. Oh, this music! We've legit never heard this before. Okay.
さて、最初はどちらへ？理由に及びますバトラさんの答えをまずは聞かせてもらおうではありませんか。
What if he's not there? Or what if he is there, I mean, and the duct tape is still sealed? Grinning, Erica cut across the entrance hall, passed by the dining hall, and headed deeper and deeper into the mansion. She headed for the guest room Battler had lain dead in. Battler could put off deciding whether the seals would remain intact or not until the moment right before Erica witnessed them. However, when she did witness them, the Game Master would have to show what had happened to them. In the witch's game they were in now, the simple act of going to check the seals around the guest room was an attack.
よろしいですか、バトラさん。
ああ、お前風に言うといざ来たる。
グッと。では、あなたの容姿を拝見しましょう。
My response?
封印は破られているか否か、密室は維持されているか否か。
The piece Erica held high in the air was the White Queen, which represented herself. Her target was Battler's territory. She cut straight in. Let her cut straight in. I don't know what my boy Battler has in mind, but I trust him. He figured out the rules of the game. He figured out the truth. Erica dashed down the hallway with a sickening smile and clung to the guest room door like a spider. Then she closely examined the seals she had placed retroactively. I mean, this is it.
いいですね。いいですね。バトラさん。よろしいのですか、バトラさん。
ああ、ここでは聞けない。俺が封じられてる。手紙を置く方法はあるんだからな。
しかし今からエリカは客室に踏み入るでしょう。そしてバトラさんの遺体の存在を観測します。どうするおつもりです？遺体があるならそれで問題はありません。予告の手紙は空振りしますが、別にそれはペナルティでも何でもありません。しかしあなたは正面からぶつかる気でいる。
男に真正面から来られたら相手がどうであって受けなきゃならねえとってのがあるんだよ。
Right.
危険。
Oh, I don't like seeing my boy strain himself at this point in time, man.
逃れる手なんて
After all this.
でもこじつけられる。俺は前回それを金蔵の主催でやりきっている。大丈夫だ。いけるいける。来い。
Okay, Battler, you know, I'm with you, Battler.
客室の完全な封印を確認しました。
Okay.
エリカ卿がバトルの存在を確認して以降、この密室は維持されています。封印を破ります。
To the door. Did she seal the windows too? Alright, bitch, calm down. You're only fucking tearing some tape. Erica destroyed the duct tape seal on the door in ecstasy. Look at her, she's free. This bitch really is crazy. It looked as though the intellectual rapist had finally laid her true nature bare. Jesus. She gets very overzealous over this shit.
見せてください。バトラさんの赤裸々なシナリオを。
Naked scenario. Like a ruffian pushing down a weak girl. Oh my god, so she really is a rapist. Erica mercilessly and greedily threw the door open. Then, finally, The inside of Battler's guest room was observed by Erica. Battler had to show it. Was there a corpse or wasn't there? We're gonna find out now. Surprise me, Battler. You don't need to scream. It's so dramatic. Battler grabbed a black piece from the board and raised it high. Ah, that's peace. Beato had no memories of that time, of the time she had been an expert in this game. And yet, for some reason, she realized that this was a move from which there would be no coming back. Once a piece was moved, it couldn't be taken back. Wow! Am I supposed to scream like he did? Wow! Wait, I was supposed to scream. Oh! That sound effect. The guest room was covered by a silent darkness. It was pitch black and nothing could be seen. However, there was a light switch just off to the side of the entrance. If that was pressed, the room would be lit up and everyone would see whether or not there was a corpse on the bed.
つけますか？いえ、ちょっとだけ待ってください。
Okay.
バトラさん、提案です。
聞こ
う。もうお分かりと思いますが、今回の私は犯人は誰かという王道的な勝利を目指していません。私の敵は駒殺しの犯人程度ではなく、対戦相手であるあなた自身なのですから。
分かってる。
Right. Wow, there's multiple levels to the mysteries here. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't mean to press anything.
ロジックエラー。今は激しく後悔している。お前が惨めそうなふりをしていたのにまんまと騙されて、おかしな権利を許しちまったことをな。
God fucking... You know what? He fell for this exact same fucking trick before when Beatrice pulled the same fucking shit on him. Acting nice, acting like she changed her fucking heart, acting all pitiable, and he fucking fell for it.
あなたのおごりです。
Okay.
高い支払いをすることとなります。
Oh no.
それでそちらの提案とは何ですか？
With a firm voice, Beato urged her to continue. Until just a second ago, she had remained behind Battler's back, a bit flustered. However, she was steady now. She saw that Battler had let his emotions take control and had been lured into making a bad move, and realized that it was time for her to stay cool and support him. Erica's proposal couldn't be anything good, and on top of that, Erica was sly. She probably wouldn't make a proposal that would be easily rejected.
今から明かりをつけます。
Okay.
ベッドの上が照らし出され、手紙の予告通りにバトラさんが消失しているか否かが決定されるでしょう。
Wow, bitch, the cat in the box.
何もおかしいことはありません。手紙の予告が空振りに終わるだけです。もちろん、では誰が手紙を置いたのかという論点に戦いは移るでしょうが、とりあえず戦いの場はこの密室を脱します。
もし消失していたら。
Or if the letter was there since the beginning? Beato already knew. She knew the move that Battler had made a second ago. Battler had already disappeared from this room. Therefore, they would need to prepare a different disappearing trick. One other than he was actually alive and left through the door. The situation is simple. First, this room is a locked room. Also, Battler's life or death status has not been confirmed. In other words, it would pose no problem if he was alive. Under these conditions, they had to make Erica think that Battler disappeared. He could escape from the room, or if that's impossible, he could hide somehow and wait for her to leave, making her think that he disappeared.
この狭い部屋の中で、これから私たちのエンドゲーム、詰め将棋が始まります。 ほんの数手で決着するでしょう。あなたはこの部屋からバトラを脱出できるロジックを構築できず、
Man, it's getting tense, bitch.
ゲームオーバーになります。
それを避けるべく戦うのがこちらの仕事です。それで平安というのは、
ロジックエラーをめぐるエンドゲームではより精密さを増した戦いをすべきです。また私たちは赤と青の真実でこれから攻防を行うわけですが、その赤き真実によってロジックエラーを起こさないか、ゲームマスターと同格の審判が監視する必要が出てきます。
道理です。
これは何も特別なことではありません。かつてのあなたの後見人であるラムダデルタ教によってそれは監視されていました。その結果、赤き真実が全て有効であると判断されていたのです。
俺たちの手の内をラムダデルタに見せろっていうのか。
最初から見てるわよ。大丈夫、安心して。
Snooping bitch.
ジャッジメントについては公平だから。
You better.
それを赤き真実に語れますか？
Yeah.
ジャッジメントの公平を誓うわ。前
Okay.
回のゲームでも私十分公平だったつもりよ。
どっちに転んでも面白い裁判では特にね。受けなさいバトル。エリカはあんたを詰めるわ。わかる？この部屋であんたと決闘して殺すということよ。
Oh my.
男
Burn.
なら決闘を受けなさい。
She really is a cat. She has fangs in her eyes.
いいだろう。俺が不可能殺人を見せるたびにいちいちロジックエラーを疑われてちゃ話が進まねえ。ゲームが有効であることを保証する立ち会い人は確かに必要だ。
じゃあ私はこっち側に回るわね。あんたの手拝見するわよ。ふ
Oh.
むふむ。
Okay. Lambda Delta understood what Battler had up his sleeve. Can we really trust her though? I mean, fucking Erica just proved that the bitch is two-faced. And now I know she said she's impartial in the Red Truth, but can she say more in the Red Truth that, hey, I'm not gonna fuck you over? And she confirmed that Erica's first move had indeed gone straight through his heart. Just as Erica had guessed, Battler was alive, and after Erica had examined his corpse, he had slipped out of the room, placed the letter by the guest house, and hid himself somewhere. Wow, so that would have oh damn. Once the duct tape seals were retroactively placed on the guest room, he suddenly became required to show that they had been torn. However, if he had done that, it would have been the same as admitting that he had been seen through and that he had lost. Unwilling to admit that, Battler had claimed that the seals had been preserved with false courage, and was now rushing to revise his logic. True, he could still escape for a few more moves. However, Erica was planning to corner and kill him here.
バトラ、
Really?
あんたすごいカードで戦ってるのね。
カード？お前にはこのチェストランプに見える。
私にはあんたたちがポーカーで戦ってるように見えてたわ。だからこっち側に回ってあんたの持つカードの全てがわかる。ひどい手だわ。まるで役なしじゃない。しかもそれをあんたは完璧にエリカにカンパされてるわ。
あんたならどうするよ。
私は審判よ。助言はしないわ。でも感想は言わせて。
いや、いい。
ゾクゾクするわ。
Okay, is it good?
この役なしの手で掛け金だけのブラフでエリカを下ろせる気でいるのね。降りないわよ、あいつは。今むしろチップを払って降りるべきはあんたの方だわ。
助言貸 しバトラさん。
There's no way this bitch has us that
私
cornered.
も同感です。
And already
この
too.
部屋での戦いを
It
終え
just
ましょう。
started.
勝てるカードはありません。
カードチェンジでマシな役に化けるのを期待してるの？あんたチェスをしてるつもりなんでしょ？チェスの世界に運頼みなんか持ち込んでると死ぬわよ。
By hoping for a card change. She meant relying on luck and hoping that even though he couldn't think of anything right now, he might later be able to think of a good plan for how to make this locked room trick hold up. Battler, if you start this battle without a trick up your sleeve, you're marching to your death. If you ever plan to back down, it has to be now. When Erica presses the light switch, you just have to be lying on the bed. That's all there is to it.
ラムだ。
I don't know what to do at this point.
何の
I mean, he would have
話
to
を
stay
してるのか知
there.
らないけど
That's the only
お
option
席
he
が長す
has.
ぎるわ。審判は公平でいてくれなきゃ。
そうね。じゃあ頑張ってねバトラー。チェスらしい精密な戦いを期待してるわ。あんたがしてるのはポーカーじゃないんでしょ？
覚悟はいいですかバトラさん。
ああ、いいぜ。いつでも明かりをつけろ。
これよりこの部屋での戦いは時間進行を停止して行います。それにより双方の全ての手は同時的であり、最初に出された手であろうと後から出された手であろうと同じ意味を持ちます。意
Alright.
味が分かりにくいと思いますが、これはロジックを守るためのあなたを保護するルールです。
あなたはこれからへりくつの限りを尽くしてこの部屋のトリックの再構築を行うわ。つまり戦いの途中で良いアイデアが思いつく可能性もあるということ。本来筋書きを途中で変更するのはアンフェアな行為。それを認めるために後から思いついたロジックであっても後出しではないという同時的な時間停止の世界が必要なのよ。
もちろんこれはエリカにとっても利用できるルール。バトラが変更した新しいトリックに対応して別の対応を取ることができる。
ややこしいですね。
シンプルな話さ。汚職政治家のへりくつ合戦と同じってことだろう。シャーシャーと嘘をついて、それを看破される証拠を出されたら、それに矛盾しないように、それまでの嘘、記憶違いでしたとシャーシャーと撤回して、新しい嘘に変更する。嘘と、それを破る証拠と、それを逃げる嘘と、そういう互いの尻尾を飲み込もうとぐるぐる回る。
グッと要するに後出しのへりくつがいくらでも許される世界と考えてください。私もこの部屋の封印の件でそれを行使しました。だからあなたも行使できるようにするのがフェアなことだと思いまして。
よくもシャーシャーと言えるものです。
OK。 では双方始めなさい。初手はエリカからでしょ。いいえ、ベッドの掛け金の確認から。
そうね。ベッドのバトラの確認からだわ。エリカ、始めなさい。
Okay, let's see. Finally, what's gonna happen with this shit?
お任せを我が主ナイト。
Who knew it could be so tense just to flip some lights on? With a click, the sound of the light switch rang out, and the bulb turned on, lighting up the room. Battler's bet on the bed was...
「ドラノール赤で確認を」。はい。
Oh, bitch, we're gonna learn right now like this.
ベッドの上には。
いや、俺の手だ。俺が言おう。ベッドの上に後ろ宮バトラーはいない。
Wow, okay.
ぐっとよく勝負を逃げませんでしたね。敬意を表します。
Okay. Not backing down.
お前だって負けた時の支払いが多いということだ。覚悟はあるんだろうな。
自分に有利である自信がない限り、人はレートを上げたりなんかします。
Listen, this doesn't prove anything. This doesn't prove that he's alive. This just proves that he's not there.
ドラノール、記録を取りなさい。
良い。
At Zlanor's nod, Cornelia, who was hanging back, started taking a record. She wrote down that Battler's corpse, which should have been on the bed, was not. And also that Battler hadn't backed down from his locked room game.
バトラの初手は予告通りの死体消失からよ。次
So,
はエリカの手番。
so he's not...
どうぞ。
後ろ宮バトラが生きていて、室内のどこかに隠れている。
Yes, I was gonna say, so Battler's not on the bed, but
これを青
the
く
seal was still
宣言します。
intact.
無効だ。それを青き真実で語りたいなら具体的な場所を示してもらおう。
前回のゲームの金蔵の書斎でベアトがそれをやってドラノールにめった打ちにされてたっけ。仕返しってわけかしら。
探し始める前に探さずに使える青き真実を一つ。発見不可能な隠し扉 X の可能性。その中に隠れているため私には発見不能。
Didn't we disprove that with Red
秘
Truth?
密の通路の存在を禁ず
Yeah.
だったな。
客室内のエリカさんに発見不能な隠れ場所は存在しません。
ノックス第30有効です。
Ah.
では早速捜索を開始しましょう。
Every time she says good, it's obviously so fake. She just wants to put on like she just wants to appear like she's all calm and composed when in reality she's not. Erica slowly began to walk around the room. Until the end game had started, Erica had been energetic, jumping about impatiently like a hungry dog. However, did you guys hear that? However, now that it had actually begun, this was a stifling battle of wits, where each breath made her tense. Even the quiet sound of the rain was distracting. Okay.
客室内を捜索した上でその構造を要求。
客室はベッドルームとバスルームの2部屋構成となっています。
Ah, okay.
エリカ卿は現在ベッドルーム部分の全てを捜索しました。
Really?
例外は1箇所のみ。
その1箇所は今も保留します。その結果ベッドルーム内の異常は
ありませんでした。例外1箇所を除きベッドルームに誰の姿もありません。
What location?
いやらしい言い方をせずに公表しろ。
伏せたカードは伏せたままだから意味があるんです。
You're a bitch. I hate her. After thoroughly checking the bedroom, Erica headed for the bathroom door. Since he wasn't in the bedroom, it was natural to think that he was in the bathroom. And since the guest room was made up of 2 rooms, if Battler wasn't in the bathroom either, it would mean that he managed to vanish from the locked room. Except for that single location, which Erica had intentionally left unchecked. Inside the mattress? Maybe he's chopped up into a bunch of... Maybe he just exploded into liquid and died. I don't know.
マッシュルームを調べます。
ヘリカ卿、中から水音が聞こえます。わずかに熱気もです。
まさかシャワー中でし
Heat?
た。鍵でもかかっています。
いや、かかっている。開ければいい。
では失礼させていただきます。
Slowly, Erica put her hand on the doorknob on the bathroom door. She tried to push it open, but felt a strange resistance. Of course, it wasn't the resistance of the lock. It felt as though it had an unnatural load on it. Out from the slightly open crack poured the hot air from the shower. However, it was unlocked, so there probably wasn't anyone taking a shower. After letting a dumbfounded expression rise to her face, Erica slammed into the door with her whole body, knocking it open. What the fuck are we gonna see?
何？
There's wires here? As soon as she opened the door, a tempest of hot air and water blasted her. Erica was thrown for a loop, unable to understand what had happened. After falling backward on her butt, she realized that boiling hot shower water was spewing out at her, and hard.
何ですかこれ。ふざけたいたずらです。
Cursing, Erica wrapped the blanket from the bed around herself and tried to enter the bathroom once more. This time, she was able to figure out what was going on. It was an elaborate prank. The wire fixed the shower nozzle in place so that it poured at the entrance. The pressure and heat were turned up to the max, so that anyone who went through the door would be met with a wave of hot water. The pressure was very strong, which probably accounted for the weight she had felt when trying to push the door open. She tried to make the nozzle point in another direction, but not only was it fixed in place by the wire, it was also fixed in place high enough that Erica couldn't reach it with her height. Cause she's small. She tried to turn off the pressure, but that was also held in place by wires. Yes, I'm looking at it right now. She couldn't manage anything with her bare hands. She would have to get a tool that could cut the wires. However, when she glanced into the bathtub, which was filled to the brim with very hot water, she saw a bundle of wires and a pair of snippers that had been used to cut the lining at the bottom. If she could use those, she could turn off the pressure.
ふざけた真似を。
Yes, torture her. The blanket she had used to protect herself from the shower became more drenched with boiling hot water. At this rate, she'd get burned even through the blanket. She needed to turn the water off quickly. Looking next to the bathtub, she spotted a long-handled body brush hanging there. Perfect. Erica used that to skillfully scoop the snippers up off the bottom of the tub. Fortunately, it was a shallow Western-style bathtub. If it had been a deep Japanese one, it would probably have burned her badly. Deep Japanese bathtub? What? I've never seen those. Making sure not to touch the hot metal parts, she carefully took the snippers and cut the wires around the faucet. Take that. And that. Okay. So she's all wet now. She finally closed the faucet, and the heat from the hot water storm died down. For a while, Erica was forced to cool her almost burnt arms under running water.
とんだ災難です。
A calamity.
あんたも一風呂どうです？このボディブラシで顔面を洗ってあげますよ。
お気持ちだけで結構です。
あっそ。そりゃ残念です。
Erica had finally regained enough of her composure to be abusive. She closed the faucet completely, and silence returned to the bathroom. After that, all that remained was Erica's heavy breathing. She turned on the fan to get rid of the hot steam. She left the bathroom for a moment until that was finished. It was pleasant, like stepping into an air-conditioned room on a hot summer's day.
ふざけた罠ですね。しかしこれは検視時にはなかったものです。よってこの罠の出現により後宮バトラが生きていたことが証明されましたね。
Yes.
まあもとより死んでいるとも思っていませんでしたが。
バレているカードを堂々と晒してきたというだけの話です。
ではバスルームの中を確認しましょう。バトラの姿は？
いいえ、バスルームに誰の姿もありません。
グッド。これで私たちは例外一箇所を除いて客室にバトラが存在しないことを確認しました。
Okay, let's see what this fucking place is.
いい加減にしてください。その例外一箇所とは一体どこですか？
The only thing I can come up with is inside the mattress?
棺桶です。
Oh.
後宮バトラのね。
肺は肺に、死体は棺桶にです。
この部屋で詰めるんだろう。
Already though?
キナ。
The previous period of silence, complete except for the rain, was suddenly replaced by the overpowering smell of a burning fuse. Though it was extremely quiet, the room was filled with tension, as though you could be as though you could be sliced in half if you relaxed for an instant. A cloud of gold butterflies gathered on the room's round table and turned into a witch's chessboard. It was finally time for the siege. The siege, bitch!
青き真実。あなたはこの部屋から消失などしていません。
Okay.
姿を隠し、あたかも密室から消え去ったかのように錯覚させただけです。
Alright.
隠れた場所は私がまだ調べていない例外一箇所。
As Erica slightly raised her right hand, a single gold butterfly appeared from the darkness behind her. Flittered between the index finger and middle finger of Erica's hand, raised hand, and became a white piece. She's controlling that? Then, she lifted it high into the air.
その例外一箇所とは入り口脇のウォークインクローゼット。
Are you serious? I thought it was gonna be more fucking grandiose than that. Bang! Damn, bitch. Glass shattering like a white bolt of lightning striking the earth. The white piece homed in on a weak spot in battler's territory and slammed into the board. Ah, bitch.
そう、ここです。
With a crash, the door of the closet, which was just off to the side of the guest room's entrance, was impaled by a spear that represented the blue truth. Dalianor had spun around and thrown it. The door was completely pierced, and the spear stuck in so deeply that if a human had been hiding in it, it would have stuck through their chest as well. Its still quivering handle was a testament to the force with which it had been thrown. Oh fuck, bitch.
ここしか隠れる場所がありません。あなたは今、この中に隠れているのです。
No.
どうですバトラさん。心臓のど真ん中を一突きでまさにスマザードメイトってところですか？
バトラさん、次はこちらの番です。
Okay, bitch, shit.
そうだろうと思ったぞ。わざと一箇所を残し、相手を棺桶に追い詰める。
Tell me he's in the mattress.
金蔵を夏日の部屋に追い込んだのと同じ手だ。その手読んでいたぞ。
ほら、そうでしたか。では応酬をお願いします。しかし予告します。
してみろ。
あと2手であなたをチェックメイトします。
Really? That's the first. Okay, is it really? There's no fucking way because my boy just became Game Master. So he became the Game Master just to die immediately? I don't fucking believe it, man. I'm calling bullshit on that. Though, I have seen the... Never mind. Anything can happen. That's all I know. Because... So they're both gonna checkmate each other. Someone's gonna win in 2 moves. Can they both say it in blue? The air crackled and sparkled. The silence would hurt one's skin. Silence.
あなたたちの棺桶ごときでバトラさんを捕らえることなどできません。
これが俺の道だ。
Slowly, Battler held his hand over the chessboard. A gold butterfly that had appeared from the darkness rested on Battler's finger and became a black piece. That black piece was the king, which represented Battler himself.
バトラはクローゼットに隠れている絵の俺の一手だ。くらえ。後ろ宮バトラ客室内に存在しない。
What?
クローゼット
What?
一切の例外なくだ。
What? Like a black bolt of lightning this time. Battler slammed, bitch, his piece down on the white piece of Erica's that had cut deep behind his lines, smashing that motherfucker completely. Piece completely. Gold sprayed everywhere, and a faint cloud of gold dust hung in the air. Damn, but gold dust. Erica's piece melted beautifully into the darkness. I have a feeling, if not Battler, then maybe Kinzo, they would like to drink Goldschlagen. Or maybe all of them. All this talk about gold and shit. Holy fuck. I didn't think of that shit. Dude, I have to think way more openly. Cause yes, that makes perfect. Oh my fucking. But isn't she's gonna account for that? I know she is. She is, I'm telling you. You think she wouldn't learn from her mistakes? Obviously. Next was Erica's turn. That was one move. This is the second. Oh, bitch. What the fuck is gonna happen? What the fuck? As a gold butterfly fluttered in front of Erica, and she grabbed it right out of the air with a swipe of her hand, bitch. Ah. She then lifted that hand into the air and raised the white piece high, showing everyone in the room what the fuck is going on. No. Again? That's unfair, bitch.
この部屋に封印を破って入った一番最初の時点です。あの時、私はすぐに扉を閉め、チェーンロックをかけ直し、
With tape? With some more tape, bitch?
異議申請。事件発覚し、ゴーダがチェーンを切断したはずだ。
He did.
チェーンロックが機能しない以上、チェーンロックでの封印は不可能。
Battler, why did you say that in blue?
異議却下。エリカはチェーンロックを修復したの。
For real, bitch. For what is she? A fucking... She's a welder now? She welded that shit back on? How the fuck you gonna put that shit back after that shit is cut? How? That makes legit no motherfucking sense. Oh, it's brass. Still, how? In an instant?
両端をつないで封印したの。
Oh my
つまり
fucking
封印によってチェーン
god.
を
Bitch.
修復し、それによってこの部屋を内側から再び密室にしたってことね。
That is so stupid, so ridiculous, so fucking silly.
ガルテープの封印を使い切ってるはずです。もう封印はできないはず。
No, she still had some left.
異議却下。ガムテープの使用制限は回数じゃなかったでしょ。部屋の数よ。3部屋までという場所の制限だけ。
So she could infinitely seal up at least 3 rooms?
エリカはその
Bitch.
この客室を選んでるわ。だからエリカはこの部屋に何箇所でも、そして何度でも封印する権利を持つ。
I mean, I said the... Okay, no then. We have to make up a way where he's gone, but the fucking seal is still on the door.
これがあなたのおごりの代償です。情けとはおごる者が最も好む愛しき歌手。
というわけで遡り手によりガムテープの封印によってチェーンロックが修復されて元の機能に復帰していることを宣言します。そしてそれにより私は入室と同時に施錠を行い、この客室を内側より再び密室としました。
The white piece Urka held aloft represented the seal formed by the chain lock. This move would draw out Battler's King and drag it to the guillotine.
死ねバトラー。
No, there has to be a way. There has to be one. With the steam. The water. The steam. She opened the fucking door to the fucking what is that shit called? To the door from the fucking bathroom, right? That shit was burning fucking hot. So either one, he had time to undo it. I don't know if that would be against the rules. It doesn't sound like it would. They never said that it stayed like that in red. Either that happened or the tape was unfastened from the humidity of the hot, burning hot fucking steam that obviously upon opening the door would flood that room. You hear me? It would flood that motherfucking room, and I'm calling it. The piece for the chain lock was slammed down on the square of Battler's King's throat.
副将要求
Damn, bitch, on the throat?
今このチェーンロックは施錠を維持している。
Oh, bitch. Oh, my theory is about to be shot down right now or not. Oh, I hope my theory is not shot the fuck down, but that wouldn't create a contradiction. Battler's face contorted. Beato, who was watching from behind, grimaced even more. Bitch, I'm getting a little nervous. This move was very painful. If his logic was that he had hidden in the closet until Erica passed by, and then used the uproar in the bathroom to escape, then the chain lock must have been unset. In other words, he couldn't respond to this repetition request. What if he just went back into the bathroom? He wouldn't be in this room. If he didn't respond, Erica's very next move would be to use the blue tree. She would say, "You hid in the closet, then use the disturbance in the bathroom to escape. Since you then couldn't set the chain lock from the outside, you left it undone." And she would be right. That would be checkmate. As Erica had predicted, she would strike the finishing blow on the second move. And on top of that, she would probably use the disappearing battler to fully explain almost all of the tricks behind the crimes that were to follow. Losing the battle over this locked room would steal a major deciding piece from Battler. But what if he was able to respond to the repetition request? Then he would be in the room. What if he could say the locked room created by the chain is still intact? that would be fatal to Erica. It had already been shown with the red truth that this guest room could only be made into a locked room from the inside. So, this hopeless locked room would instead become Erica's coffin. With a riddle this tough, Erica would probably be forever unable to solve the mystery of Battler's disappearance. And even a single unsolved riddle would mean victory for the witch side. Battler wanted to respond to this repetition request if at all possible. However, if he answered by saying that the chain was still set, he would have to abandon the logic, saying that he had escaped while Erica wasn't looking. Because after his escape, he wouldn't be able to set the chain lock again. The new riddle would put Erica in a much more difficult situation, but it would require him to construct a different escape method. Or even a move such as him leaving the closet during the chaos in the bathroom and hiding in another place, say, under the bed, wouldn't work because he had already proclaimed that Battler does not exist within the guest room. If he could construct the logic that allowed him to escape from here while leaving the chain lock intact, then Erica would be the one facing a fatal blow. However, if he didn't have that logic, if he failed, it would be a logic error. The worst and most abominable illegal move that would instantly end the game in his defeat. He would have no way to recover. For Battler, deciding how to respond to this repetition request was a very advanced and difficult decision. Either way, Erica would probably corner Battler.
選ぶ手は決まってる。
バトラさん、この客室はすでにその密室性についていくつもの赤き真実がそれを保証してしま
Not even the windows, right? No secret passages.
どうやって脱出するというのですか。
チェーンロックさえどうにかできればできれば
If it's still intact. But what if he switches to Battler had nothing to do with the chain lock? If I can somehow deceive the chain lock, I can make Erica have to deal with a terrible locked room. It will probably finish her off. But in order to do that, I need to make a trick for escaping this room. Again, the humidity, I'm thinking about that. Or fuck, I don't know what to think of. I could probably think of something, but it'll take me too much. But in order to do that, I need to make a trick for escaping this room, which remained sealed until Erica returned to it, and which was sealed by a chain immediately after Erica entered. And on top of that, I have to make sure that the chain that can only be set from the inside remains in place. If I can do that, if I can figure out a way, then it all ends here! But I still can't think of that trick! Right now, Erica is asking me to repeat whether the chain locks is still set or not. I need to decide whether I'll take that challenge or back down, and I need to do it right now! If I have a certain win trick, then this is where I should fight. But if I don't have that trick, I should just acknowledge that I slipped out of the closet, undid the chain, and escaped and backed out of the fight, or went into the fucking restroom. If I say the chain was set without a trick up my sleeve, then it's impossible for me to escape. In other words, it's a logic error. What if he escaped, but then using those wires that we just mentioned earlier in the episode, he used one of those to reseal the lock? Because they're so hard-headed. Doing these locks obviously gives you some leeway, right? So he can undo it, step out, redo it again with just his one hand. But no, they don't want to go with that. That gap is too small. It's nothing to them. No, did she say she closed the door and locked it? Because if that's the case, then it would be obvious, unless he has a key.
まだ2日目の未明ではありませんか。不可能犯罪を再び構築する時間も十分にあります。
いや、ダメだ。もしここで俺が部屋から逃げたことを認めたら、それはもう 犯人であることを認めたのと同じだ。この塀の戦いを降りることはこのゲームの負けを認めるのと同じ。
Battler's point was a valid one. If Battler was the only one alive and free to move while all of the other humans were locked in the guest house, Erika would probably name Battler as the perpetrator for all of the following impossible crimes and base her blue truths around that. If Battler wanted to forcefully turn that around on her, he would have to rewrite his tricks and logic so that someone other than Battler would be set up as the perpetrator. To fix up one flaw, he would have to create new flaws, and the flaws might eventually pile up and kill Battler. Even running away would mean tightening the noose around his own throat. The first truth was Battler is the culprit, has already been hit upon, but I'm still going to stubbornly refuse to give in and somehow fight to get out of this. I need to fight! This is the make or break moment. I've definitely been cornered into a dangerous spot. However, if I can nimbly switch gears, everything might turn around at once. If I can just make this chain my weapon! How would you do that? That would be a strong fucking weapon. I can kill Erika.
まさか復讐要求に応じるつもりですか？
Yes! Yes! This is what Ginzo would want. This is what he would like. This is what creating this would be magic. This would be just like how he did before. Not replicating with Ginzo in the fucking that room where he jumped out. It would replicate the fucking insanity. And that's what makes him win.
ないです。答えたら最後。ロジックエラーで直ちに敗北です。
It's simple. He
どちらを選べばいいかは明白。
It's very simple. He chopped himself up and threw the little bits out the door.
明白なんだ。どちらの手を選んだ。エリカの望む最悪の展開となる。
Fuck it, he simply broke. He slammed his body into a wall until he fucking broke through it. I don't know.
どっちも最悪だな。
Remember, this is the witch's world. We are completely ruled by logic, at least.
一番見返りのでかいアク
We
ショ
can
ン
claim crazy shit.
あんた脱出のロジックもないのに切り札もないのにレイズに
Holy shit! Really? We're gonna call this shit?
勝負する気なの？
Oh, fuck, okay.
役なしかもしれない。だが1枚入ればストレートにもフラッシュにも
Oh, fuck. But we're not playing cards, Battle. We're playing fucking checkers. Or not checkers, chess.
降りて乗っても地獄だ。勝った時奴の息の根を止められる方を選ぶ。
Oh, fuck. My boy, he really is crazy as shit.
狂気の一手では標準は時を自ら死地に飛び込むから奇跡を起こす。
A miracle. That's exactly what he fucking... That's exactly what he generates.
不可能です。どうやってチェーンを破らずにこの密室を脱出するんですか？
I cannot... Okay. Maybe something's with the bathroom? Maybe all that burning hot water. It could... This is what I thought, but I didn't want to say it. Obviously, that moist, that hot... We don't know how long that's been there for, right? And if it's still burning hot for an extended period of time, it could obviously... If the floors are made of wood, it could loosen that shit. And he could just, I don't know, jump on it, fall through a hole. And let's say, before falling through the hole or making that hole, he just grabs a carpet, puts it on top of that shit. Hey, she wouldn't fucking know, and he is gone!
英雄と異常者の差はたった一つ。勝ったか負けたか。あんたの大勝負拝見させてもらうわ。
I'm coming up with random ludicrous shit, but if I can finish things with this move, then as I predicted, I can kill Erika on my second move. I still can't think of a trick for escaping this locked room. However, there has to be something. There has to. damn, bitch, those butterflies. And once I think of it, I can make a magic illusion of me charging into a butterfly and slipping like smoke out of the crack in the chain locked room. Even if I have even a drop of that mad mage's blood in my veins, you do? If I can have just a shred of the glorious miracle he was able to bring about, share it with me now. Now. He's done this before.
バトラさん、あなたが私をチェックメイトすると予告した2手目をお願いします。
エリカ卿の復唱要求にお答えください。
Oh, I have an answer. I don't know if it's a good answer or the right one, but it's a fucking answer. Slowly, Battler's hand stretched out to his king piece on the board. He lifted it up and slowly held it aloft, tracing a large circle in the sky. Circle? Would Battler respond or wouldn't he? Would the lock caused by the chain be preserved or wouldn't it? Would Battler's king crush the piece of the chain lock that stood right in front of it? Or would it slip away like a ghost and escape?
これが俺の王子だ。
Holy fuck. What is he gonna say? Oh, what are you gonna say, Battler?
予告通りこの2手目でお前は終わりだ。
Oh, I don't even know if I should fucking...
行くぞ。ウルドはエリカ。
My mouth is wide open right now. What is he gonna say? Battler's king. Oh my god, this fucking song. I don't think this is our first time hearing it. This shit is hot. Battler's king became a black lightning bolt and crashed down onto the board. Where had it gone? On top of the piece of the chain lock? Or past that piece?
復唱要求王子
Fuck, he really is gonna do it?
は世情を維持している。
Shattering glass, bitch, when he said that shit. Battler's king had left the chain lock piece in its place and had slipped past it. Really? I'm telling you, it's so obvious that bitch is freaking the fuck out internally. She is absolutely losing her mind.
そうですね。ここでチェーンロックは維持したままだと言えたらかっこいいですよね。そりゃあかっこいいでしょうね。
Did she undo it?
でもね、かっこいいからってだけで自分によって死地に飛び込む愚か者を何て言うか知ってます？
What are you trying to say?
後ろ宮バトですよ。ロジックエラー通りを申請。あんたの今の赤き真実は今自らのロジックを自ら断ちました。
Okay, bitch.
審判員は直ちにジャッジメントを行ってください。ダイラムダデルタ卿。
I want to go back to what she said. You know what we call a fool or an idiot? We call them Ushinomiya Battler? Is that what she said? This reminds me of when Beatrice said and read that we're fucking incompetent or something like that.
ラムダデルタロジックは通るのよ。原神
Oh
ローディジュ
fuck.
リ
Oh, what is she gonna say?
バトラ
Oh
見
fuck.
せなさい。
Oh fuck.
カード
Oh fuck. Cards. So she's playing chess. We're playing cards. Poker. Alright, Battler. We can come out of this unscathed. I know we can.
悔しがったらごめんなさいじゃ済まないのよ。
ごめんなさいで済ます。
ロジックエラーになったらゲーム版がぶっ飛ぶのよ。
It can't end right now. It can't.
このゲーム版を受け継いだわ。あんたの大切なベアゴスを受け取った唯一の形見なんでしょ。
Yes, precious Beato.
断じてロジックエラーを受け入れない。
A logic error only becomes established when the witch admits to it. As long as they keep thinking about new logic by which they could escape, they will not die, cannot die. However, that is like being imprisoned in an endless living hell of the mind. Isn't that what Beato did?
思考の闇に落ちて這いずり回ってもロジックエラーを拒否し、この密室から出る方法を永遠に考え続ける地獄に閉じ込められるのよ。いいのね、いいのね。それって暴虐の深淵の次くらいに辛いわよ。10階建てビルの屋上と100階建てビルの屋上から飛び降りる程度の差しじゃないけれど。
だもんバトルはもう手を差し置いた。一度刺した手はやり直せない。あなたは公正を誓った神君としてさっさと道義に従い
Holy fuck, this song is so good.
あなたの密室脱出ロジックが有効かどうか、ロジックエラーでないかどうかを判断しなさい。考古学者のようにゆっくりと緻密に慎重に、そしてアイスクリーム屋が甘くて香ばしいバニラ醤油味のアイスをディッシャーで力強く手際よくかき取るように素早くね。
ええ、分かってるわ。バトラー、それでは拝見する。
Yes, we have to. He has to. That might have been the rank of the hand in Beato's grip as she fell. Beato passed away without realizing that she had already won. In that final game, the true victor was Beato.
そのベアトから俺はこのゲーム版を預かった。だからお前だけを信じろ。ベアトたち。
信じて、奇跡が起こるなら信じます。バトラさん。
I believe in you too. I believe. I motherfucking believe.
とっとと確認してください、ラブダゼル社長。ないんですよ、ロジックなんて。
Alright.
この密室から出る方法なんて存在しない。潔しでしたよ、バトラさん。そりゃあこれで勝てればかっこいい。チェーンが破られてないのに姿を消せたなんて最高。かっこいい。私に大丈夫。
Look at her. I told you she's freaking the fuck out of tournament. She's finally letting it all out. She's letting it all out.
できるわけねえんですよ。これができたらまさに魔女。この密室から姿を煙のように消せたら認めるしかない。魔女の仕業だって。
エリカ家を静かに。ラブナゲット君に選手を決めます。
He did. He did.
通っていって
He can.
詰めて
With sweat gathering on her forehead, Lambda Delta inspected the movements of the pieces from Battler's side. She was as accurate and meticulous as an archaeologic. Oh, fuck me, the word I know that word. Whatever. Just as Bernkastel had told her to be. Archaeologist. Jesus. Fuck. After gulping stiffly, Lambda looked between the formation of the pieces on the board and Battler's face, which remained tense but steady. He has conviction.
検証を終了したわ。
Holy shit.
ロジックが通るわけがない。
神様。
エリカ、
なんです？
とても残念だ。
どっちの意味にも取れるようなことを。
楽しかったぜ。これで終わりだ。
Are you really fucking flexing in front of her? What are you trying to say, Battler?
どっちの意味だって言ってんですか？
静粛に。バトラの手の検証を終了したわ。
Okay, and what's the oh fuck? What is it? Yes, the verdict. The word was slipping my fucking mind. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy motherfucking shit.
有効。
有効？
Okay. It's fucking valid. I fucking knew this shit was gonna have to be valid, my boy. He's the fucking witch of miracles.
赤き真実すべてに抵触しないロジックの提出を受け、その
Oh, this fucking beautiful fucking music. I fucking knew my boy had it in him. He had to.
最後の復唱要求に応じた赤き真実は有効。バトラ、あんたは初めてすごいと思う。
For the first time? Really?
お前のゲームはな、信じれば奇跡が必ず起こるんだよ。
How the fuck did you? You know what? They're not even gonna explain it, aren't they?
ごめんなさい。もっと強く信じていればこんなところまで追い詰められることは。
Oh, this song. Holy shit. Yo, this shit is so fucking. Oh, I love this. Beato flew onto Battler's chest, sobbing. Erica staggered backwards, shaking her head back and forth dizzily. And Bernkastel? Her face was like an expressionless mask. Then slowly, it became a smile. And for some reason, it seemed the sign of some horrible emotion.
見事です。よもやチェーンを破らずにこの密室を抜け出す。感服です。
Wait a minute. Like, not even moving it at all? What? Unless she undid the hinges to the fucking door. How? With her small hands, Delanor slowly started to applaud quietly. She was followed by Gertrude and then Cornelia. And then Beato and Lambda Delta too. Applause filled the room.
お兄ちゃん、どうやって。
How? Really, how?
思考が密室にとらわれたものには見えぬ手か。ありえない。危ない。
As Lambda Delta watched Erica, who was stunned and moaning in shock from despair, she couldn't accept. She had to take her hat off to the strength of Battler's heart and intelligence at this critical moment. Fucking battle IQ, that's what we call that shit. And to the power of his miracles. Battle IQ, there it is, bitch. It's even his name. Incredible. Ushurmiya Battler. I was so wrong to think that your power and Byatos would cancel each other out and bring an eternal draw. I've suffered a total defeat. And Burn, who realized your true strength. But though she could get you to do what she wanted, well, she suffered total defeat too. Burn is the witch who waits for miracles. You are the witch who summons miracles. You are not Burn's piece. In this moment, without a doubt, you have surpassed Burn. The fact that you only took a moment to think up a trick to escape this locked room really is nothing short of stunning. Stunning! Shit, that's my fucking boy. As Erica predicted, Battler had been hiding in the closet. Then, during the chaos in the bathroom, he had snuck out of the door. Erica had guessed as much. She retroactively set the chain lock and sealed it to prevent Battler from doing this very thing. The chain lock cannot be reset from the outside, so it should have been impossible to escape from the locked room. However, by thinking outside of the locked room, Battler broke through. Thinking outside? We can use anyone to explain it, but let's go with the piece of Kirie, his mother. Just like Battler, the other victims of the first Twilight have not been confirmed dead with the red truth. In other words, just like Battler, the others, including Kirie, can still move, and their locked rooms are not sealed, so they can go out as they please. Kirie came to save him. Kirie followed behind Erica and waited in the hallway while the latter entered the guest room and sealed the door from the inside. Then, after Battler undid the chain lock and escaped, she entered the room in his place. Then Kirie reset the chain lock from the inside and hid in the closet, just like Battler had done. That is so absolutely stupid, ridiculous, ludicrous. It makes no fucking sense, but it's a fucking miracle. Yes, it is true that Battler sitting inside this guest room right now. No, Battler isn't inside this guest room right now. However, that doesn't mean that no one else is inside it. Again, I don't think so outside the box. Kirie took Battler's place in the closet. The one exception that Erica left unchecked and is there still. Kirie saved Battler.
後ろ宮キリエにはバトラーを救えない。
Huh? I fuck it. Okay. Then it was not her. Who gave this bitch the red though? She has no fucking authority to use that shit as of now.
後ろ宮キリエにはバトラーを救えません。どうしてよ。キリエにバトラーを助けられない赤き真実はないわ。というかあんた、どうして赤き真実が使えるの？
有効よ。ドラノールの赤き真実は有効よ。
石鹸抜刀許可審査許可します。
Don't you have to fucking explain your red? Cause now you're using it and you're not on the witch's side.
やってください、ドラノール。
どうしてあんたがそれを許可できるのよ。
有効よ。公正なジャッジメントとして私がこの赤き真実を保証するわ。
理由の開示なく？
すぐに開示するわ。
Enough of this bullshit. They always say they're gonna fucking reveal the answers later.
すぐにね。
キリエの死亡宣言をバトラーは赤き真実で語っていないわ。キリエには死んだふりが許される。そしてガムテープの封印は3部を使い切り、キリエの部屋を封じることはできないはず。なのにどうしてキリエにバトラーが救えないなんて赤き真実が使えるの？赤き真実の根拠がないわ。
根拠はすぐに教えるわ。さあ、それよりラムダ、キリエではロジックを通せなくなったわ。バトラと入れ替わる他の駒にロジックを差し替えなさい。
バ トラーを助けられる駒は
Yes.
まだいるんだから。
Remember, we gotta think outside the box. How did Battler escape? Reconstruct the logic. All we need is someone who can switch places with Battler. It doesn't have to be Kirie.
なら夏日に差し替えるわ。後ろ
My girl.
バトラと入れ替わったのよ。
ドラナールやっちゃってください。
よいです。
No, don't cut my girl in half. Delanor's red longsword smashed Natsuki's piece into little bits. How? How? Can Erika deny this logic without a detective's authority?
後ろ宮夏日にはバトラを救えません。さあエヴァ、後ろ宮エヴァ。
Don't tell me when. I'm gonna call it. Whenever she went to check on them,
バトラを
she fucking she made sure they were dead by stabbing them or something.
じゃあローザ、マリア。無駄です。ローザにもマリアにも救えないのです。
Look at her. Now she's changing her fucking face.
大事です。戦術中です。ブレイドイコールザイッツです。
Whatever, bitch. Hey, that was blue, not red. So we can fight. Oh shit. This ain't looking good for us right now.
異議申請。エリカさんは鑑定権限を持たないはずです。その彼女がどうしてガムテープの封印以外の赤き真実を使えるのですか。
She obviously did
異
something.
議却下。探偵権限を持たないことはすなわち一切の赤き真実が使えないことを示しはしないのあるのね。
ええ、あるんです。
探偵権限を持たない人間にも許されているいくつかの例外的な赤き真実。
バカな、そんなものあるわけがない。
はい、ありはしません。しかし探偵権限を持たない人間にだけ許されたある行為は魔女によって容易に赤き真実に昇華できるほどの圧倒的信頼性を持った真実となり得るのです。
探偵以外の人間に許されたある行為。
まさか
I'm calling it. She killed them, didn't she? She made sure they were dead. And this was the move that she mentioned.
なるほどね。私の想像が当たっているならそれは有効だわ。赤き真実。
わかりません。探偵権限がないことによって許される力なんてあるんですか。
ある。一つだけある。
ようやく気づかれましたか。そうです。私はその力を得るためだけに今回探偵権限を放棄したのです。あなたは気が向いたらいつでも探偵宣言をしていいと言ってくれ。でも残念なことに探偵宣言は出さないんです。
ノックス、なんじゃ。
I think it's the first. And let me be the first to say it. The detective cannot be the culprit.
ノックス第
7.
探偵が犯人であることを禁ずる。
I fucking knew it! She killed them! Finally, Beato realized everything. Yes, the detective's authority bestows several powers that are useful for reasoning, but it eliminates one single privilege. That is Nox's 7th commandment. It is forbidden for the detective to be the culprits.
今回のゲームでは
Wow.
探偵権限のない人間には完全な検視はできない。だから死者は全員死んだふりで、それで自在に歩き回って 数々のトリックを行っている。そのロジックで以後の不可能犯罪を進めようと思われていたのでしょう。私が探偵宣言をしないと言い出した。あなたは内心これで勝ったと思ったはずです。あなたも狡猾です。ガムテープの封印を与え、一見慈悲を与えたように見せましたが、それは第1の番外犠牲者6人が全員生きている。結託して以後の犯行を行える手はずを整えてあったからです。ですから6人を下回る3部屋分しか与えなかったのです。どの部屋をどう封じるか、あなたの手下は誰かが自由に行動している。
This fucking
その後
sneaky
うま
bitch.
く私を追い込んでいこうと企んでいたのでしょう。
Oh,
しかし残念ですね。つくづくあなたの甘さにはうんざりします。バカな男です。
can you say it in red that we're stupid?
お前らの猿芝居にまんまと騙され、お前に慈悲を与えるなんてどうにもつかない。すまん。探偵権限などなくても人間にはあるんだ。絶対剣士を謝らないと思う。
And it's pretty obvious what it is. Is the human lying in front of you alive or dead? You can answer that question by examining the corpse. With just a quick glance, your chances of being right are 50-50 either way. Various bits of knowledge and experience can be used to obtain a more precise result. However, no matter how much you do that, while you can reach up to 99%, you can never reach 100% accuracy. That's what most people would think. However, there is one way to conduct a perfect examination. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I immediately caught it.
探偵権限のない私には犠牲者たちが死んでいるのか、そのふりをしているのか判別がつきません。ですからそれを確定させる必要がありました。
Man, we've been through so much ups and fucking downs this chapter.
彼らがおとなしく駒置き場に退場してくれて、以後のゲームをおかしな形でかき回さないでくれることが望ましいのです。だから私は慌ただしい押し機能を確認、すべての突然全員を失踪とこのしましたのです。
Fuck. Even Battler?
もちろん殺し方も何でもいいわけじゃないの。赤き真実で死を断定できる完璧な殺し方でなくて、
Did she stab them in the heart?
エリカにそれをしっかり拾って殺した。殺し行為そのものはいろいろその殺した全員の頭部を完全に切断した。
What, she had the strength to do that. Jeez. What a nasty bitch.
赤き真実に昇華するに十分な殺し方ラム。
I would say so.
頭部を切断されて生きながらえる人間だろう。
Well, for a couple seconds, apparently, supposedly.
返り血も浴びずに何人もの頭部を切断なんてできるんですか。
例えば厨房からゴミ用の大きなビニール袋を持ってきて放置そしてビニールで死体全体を覆いながら作業すれば返り血はほとんど防げます。
For real.
もちろん包丁もビニールの人数分用意し現場にそのまま捨てていきました。下手に持ち歩いて血ボタを廊下に走らせて自分の服を汚したりなんて無様な真似は一切しません。現場には私の指紋のついたビニールなどが残されているでしょうが、警察が来るまで物語が続かないこのゲームでは何の物証にもなりませんから、捨てていって何の問題にもならない。
叫ぶな。そんなのミステリー。
時間の都合で最後に発見されたバトルさんだけ切断の時間が取れなかったのです。ですのでいただいたパッケージで部屋ごと購入させてもらったわけです。いえこのシナリオを読み切ってわざと泳がせたかもしれないわけですがそうだ、これしたが赤で言えるついでにもう一つ赤で言えることがありました。
At that point, Erica stopped for a second. And still, is she really capable of an expression even uglier than all the ones before? With that, the greatest of all faces, she spoke. Really? New sprite? She looks pretty happy right now.
私が殺す瞬間まで皆さんの律儀に殺される直前の瞬間まで頑張って死んだふりをしていました。一番簡単な予感でした。だって同じ部屋で先にお母さんが殺されてるってのにずっと気づかずに死んだふりをしてたんですよ。
Wow. She really is an evil bitch. They're devils. Up to now, many witches and demons have appeared in this tale, but this is the first time I've seen a true devil. At last, Beato understood the entire plot of this tale. This tale was just the story of a prank. Someone must have come up with the idea of playing a slightly harsh trick on their inconsiderate guest, who loved to show off her intelligence and act the part of a great detective, when several people had agreed to go along with it. The ones who could play the victims went into their assigned rooms, set the chain and the lock from the inside, and played dead to create a fake locked room murder. If you think about it that way, the rooms chosen for the corpses seem to make more sense. It was only natural for Natsuki to die in her own room. If you're going to play dead, it's only natural that you'd want to lie down on your own bed. Ava's vanity is strong, so she must have volunteered to die in the VIP room. Kiria was in Krause's study. That was probably well air-conditioned and comfortable. Rosa and Maria were in the parlor. A soft sofa would have been a great place to play dead. Maria had gone the extra mile to make it look more realistic by lying alongside the wall. Battler was in a guest room. The temperature here was also nice. The bed must have been fairly pleasant. Yes, the victims for the first Twilight had all died in comfortable rooms. Well, they always will. In the past games, the corpses had often been found exposed in the courtyard or under the rose garden arbor, in the cold gardening shed, or in the boiler room. This time, there were no victims in any such inhospitable environments. This is probably the truth. This was the story of a prank, where no one was dead in the first place, and then this devil turned it into a genuine murder case.
エリカ卿を罵る権利があなたにはしかし今それによって矛盾が生じたロジックを新しく再提示する義務があります。
肺は肺に、塵は塵に、死体は死体に。さあバトラさん、ゲームを続けましょう。あなたと入れ替わってくれる人間を他に提出してください。でないとあなたのトリックロジックエラーになりますよ。
Alright, someone from the guest house. They just came. There's now no one who can come to the rescue. Erica killed every last one of them. No. No, going by the fact that it was a prank, then that would mean that everyone was in it, even the people in the guest house. So obviously, They're a wild card as well.
今は涙をこらえて戦いましょう。あなたを助けられる駒は5人を失ってもまだゲストハウスに11人もいます。
Oh wow, are they gonna mention that?
そうだ。フランス、秀吉、ルドルフ、ジョージ、ジェシカ、シャノン、カノン、ケンジ、ゴーダ、熊沢、南條。誰でもいい。誰がここに来られれば。誰か来てくれ。
でもダメ。
What the fuck is that? What is she doing?
これを見てくださいよ。ガートルード・コーネリア。
金系慎んで出頭するものなんや。
Why is she fucking talking like that?
見てください。なんだ。
Erica, who was now so excited that her pronunciation was tumbling all over the place, pointed at two doors. They're sealed. I fucking forgot those pieces of shit doors were sealed. And that it was the hallway on the second floor to the guest house. They were in front of the cousin's room and the next room over.
これ何か扉に貼ってありますよ。これは何？ねえ何？ガートルード。
金系いとこ部屋のガムテープの封印と知りたま
What a fucking bitch. I hate her.
こっちの扉のは。
金系隣部屋のガムテープの封印と知りたてまつれ。
ベリーグッド。さあお二方、そしてどうぞお茶の間のテレビの前の皆さんもご覧ください。
What? Is she talking to me?
部屋の扉、ガムテープの封印を。
Okay, let me see.
どちらもどうですか？
Let me see.
破れてませんか？さあ高らかに赤に真実でお願いします。
死で申し上げる。どちらも破られていないものと知りたまえ。
Why is she sweating?
破られていない封印とはすなわち未だ何者の出入りも拒みたることの証と知りたまえ。封印を破らずしての出入り改めて優位及ばず不可能と知りたてまつれ。
バトラー、ご覧の通りです。あなたを助けに来ることができる人間はもはや存在しないのです。
Listen very clearly. They have guns. They can shoot the fucking floor out under them and get the fuck out. The victims of the first Twilight have all been killed. And the guest house is still sealed. No one can come to the rescue. Erica had anticipated this moment all that time ago. And that was why she had made the strategic move of suddenly sealing these two rooms. This resolved the confusion Cornelia had felt back then. Why wouldn't the human side want as many free humans as possible? It was natural. It was a natural, simple question to ask. However, once you seal up all of the humans, there is no room for magic to intervene. Why is magic magic? Because the people who saw it say that it was magic. Then, is it possible for magic to exist in a place with no people? There's no problem with that, because there's no anti-magic toxin, right? Wrong! Magic in a place that isn't being witnessed is no different from a delusion, a daydream. You've said that before. Magic with results must be carried out by human hands. If all humans are sealed off, then magic cannot be created. This was Erica's strategy for this game, and her beautiful checkmate.
誰が助けてくるんですか？あなたと入れ替わって代わりに浴室にとどまる。内側からチェーンロックをかけてくれば本当の人間を追い
を知りれない話ですが。
さあバトラー、あなたのロジックは今断たれている。誰があなたの助けに来てくれたという。あなたはロジックエラーを起こしている。
待て、それを考えてる。
Ginzo's dead, so obviously not him.
バトラーには2つの権利と1つの義務があるわ。1つの権利は新しいロジックを持ち出してあなたの密室脱出トリックを再び完成させること。
Dude, we never would have caught Beato like this.
ロジックエラーを潔く認めること。そして1つの義務はそのどちらかを必ず選ばなければならないことよ。
慈悲はあるならそれを選択することに対し課せられる時間制限そう、それこそ無限に永遠にあるのだから。
言い逃れのようなへりくつのような、とにかくきっと何かまだ方法が。
俺も考えてる。ベアトどうだ。何かあったら教えてくれ。かつてのベアトならきっと何とかできるはずなんだ。あいつはこういう密室をいくつも作ってみせたんだ。
Beato felt awful. Why was she Beato and yet not? Surely, the old her would have thought up a trick under these restrictions. If only she could do that, she could have guided battle to victory, but she couldn't do it herself. Do it as her current self.
きっといいトリックが思いつく。いつの時多分おそらく無理だと思う。
ではバトラー、再び客室に戻るわよ。そここそがこれからのあなたの世界。
Let's think outside the box. Think outside. Once again, they returned to the slightly chilly guest room. It was the same room as before, of course, but it felt as though an unsettling darkness had crept in.
ここはこれからあなたに過ごす部屋。どんな方法でもいい。あなたのこの部屋から抜け出せる。
ただし条件があります。お分かりと思いますが、それはあなたが自ら貸したものです。まずこの部屋は内側から作られた密室です。窓の封印は健在ですので、窓からの脱出はありません。バスルームからの脱出方法ももちろんはっきり断言しましょう。この扉以外に脱出口はありません。
Hold on. Remember that these red truths are not total. They seem total, but there are still workarounds to these fucking things sometimes.
しかしこの扉にはチェーンロックがかかっています。外すもかけ直すも自由ですが、それは内側からしかできません。そして扉から出ることさえ自由ですが、チェーンロックがかかっていない状態での退出は脱出とはなり得ません。あなたはチェーンロックを維持したままこの部屋から脱出してみせなくてはならない。
The hinges. The hinges. The hinges aren't completely there. It's only the top part of the fucking hinge, not the bottom part, so he could just lift it out, lift it up, go through it, and then put it back in. Obviously, he's gonna have some fucking difficulties, but he can. I mean, that's a way to do it. And the chain lock will still be set. Fuck it. Or create a miracle, bitch. That's all I can think of right now.
自らが作った密室だわ。
一箇所だけ扉とは異なる脱出口を設けておいた。それはバスルームに。
どうしてもバトラさんが脱出するトリックが思いつかない時のための 慈悲深い我が主による救済です。慎んで聞きなさい。
Renkesto guided Battler to the bathroom. It was just a normal bathroom. The setup intended to surprise Urka, and by Battler time was no longer working. No, intended. However, the bundle of wire and the nippers that had been used to prepare that trap still lay in the empty bathtub.
脱出のための道具に使ってもいいという。
どうぞ。プレゼントするの。ただし何を使おうとも部屋の外から施錠はできない。封印もごまかせないけれどね。この道具はチェーンロックをごまかすためにあるんじゃないの。もっと直接的にあなたをこの部屋から脱出させるためにあるのよ。
どうやってですか？
さすがビル。よくもつくづくそんなえぐいこと。
このバスルームから直接外部につながる出口がある。どこか見つけられる？まさか。
ベアトには分かるのか？頼む、教えてくれ。
無理です。
頼む、どこだ？ここでゲームを終わらすわけにはいかねえんだ。
I feel like I said this before, but more directly through the bathtub. Wow, so he's supposed to cut himself into tiny pieces? Escape through the drain? How? She couldn't mean using those snippers for 100 years to widen that hole, right? Battler and Beato had already realized. They had figured out this demonic way out that the demons were proposing. That is horrible. You fucking bitches! I just caught that what she said. Oh wow. Right.
あらかじめバトラは手首を針金にし、その針金の先端を扉の隙間から廊下へ伸ばしておきなさい。手首からならチェーンロックの隙間からもきっと出られる。そこまで小さくできたら、私の廊下から針金を引っ張ってあなたをそこから救い出してあげるわ。我が主、引っ張ったらそれください。バトラの手首。何に使うなら。でもダメよ。孫の手にするって決めてあるから。そしたらそれであんたの背中もポリポリしてあげるわ。どう？
に背中ポリポリ。
Wow,
うる
bitch.
さいの。イラつく、ムカつく。大丈夫、すぐに静かになる。あなたの思考を乱す一切ない。これよりあなたがこの部屋を脱出できるの。永遠にいなくなるわ。
こいつの話をする気づく訂正すろ。
これは地獄の生還者からの忠告よ。この賑やかさをよく楽しんでおきなさい。あんたをムカつかせる悪行増問さえ永遠の静寂の中でも正気を保つ温かな思い出になりうるわ。ベルンのエリカが憎いならば、それはベルンたちの選別よ。憎しみがある限りあなたは諦めずに済む。諦めるってのはね、ここでは意味が違うの。諦めてなお手られぬ地獄が永遠であることを今のうちから覚悟なさい。あなたは生還者。じゃああなたは。私はね、私は本当にあの地獄を抜けられたのかしらって。実は私の心がとっくにおかしくなっていて、あの地獄の中に未だいながらここにこうしていて楽しくあんたたちと話をしているという放送を見ているだけなのかもしれないと未だに悪夢で怯えさせられる。私は夢でないと永遠に感じ続けていなきゃならない。あんたたちは本当に現実？未だに地獄の中にいて壊れた私が見ている放送じゃないの。ねえねえ。
There was something in Lambda Delta's pleading expression that sent shivers down the spine. It was probably more terrifying than any threatening words she could have used, with even the most vile expression on her face. It was time for Battler to realize a logic error isn't so sympathetic that you can just stick out your tongue. Ask for forgiveness and say you'll be more careful next time. Even if you feel that the fight is at a point where you can't back down, risking a logic error by leaving things up to chance is never a risk you should take. It was time for Abe to pay up and understand the true risk and terror implied by the words bidding one's life on a fight, which must sound so exciting for a man.
バテラさん、しっかり。私も真剣に考えます。この部屋から脱出するトリック一生懸命考えますから、きっと助けに来ますから。
絶対に考えついてやるからな。見てろ。
でもお名残惜しい。これで私たちが退出しましょう。これ以上彼の仕事の邪魔はできない。そんな前だ。バトラさん、あなたとすいません。
バトラさん、絶対諦めないで。必ずトリックを思いつきますから。私も考えて必ず助けに来ますから。
ベアト。
So we're trapped now? Before he could finish saying Beato's name, they had all disappeared. They hadn't disappeared in a golden spray or turned into butterflies and flown away. As if there had never been anyone but him in this room to begin with, Battler blinked once, and every— oh! and everyone else was gone. Nothing remained. Not their voices, not their presence, their warmth, nor even the faint perfume Beato had worn. The frigid air of the room was wrapped only in the lonely sound of the wind and rain. With that overpowering feeling of isolation, I finally began to realize how horrible a punishment this would be.
ふざけやがって。こんな部屋、簡単に出られるじゃねえか。いいか、部屋ってのはな、出たり入ったりができるようになってるんだぜ。それができなかったら、部屋とは言わねえんだよ。
This is stupid. It's easy to undo a lock and chain from the inside. Damn it, for some reason, I've always been clumsy, and in doing chain locks always gives me trouble. Ah, it's off. Huh, what a stupid puzzle. Look, now the door opens freely, see? Hey, what's this cold feeling on my neck? What the hell is this? Why is there suddenly this iron collar around my neck? No. No. No fucking way. That was what the fucking opening was? Why is there suddenly this iron collar around my neck that's attached to a chain? Damn it, who would do something like that? When I reset the chain lock, it disappears. And when I undo it, it comes back. The chain is pretty long, so I can make it a little way out into the hallway. But I can't go far from the door. Maybe that's a clue. Then, if I close the door, stand on the outside and stick my hand through the crack, just somehow set the chain. Why have I always been so clumsy? I'm not really clumsy. It's just that me and chain locks don't go well together. Damn it, I hate chain locks. I hate chains. Why won't it work? Why can't I set the chain lock from the outside? Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm still going with my theory that looking at those chains, right? No. Fuck. He looks just like Beatrice did. He looks just like fucking Beatrice did. I forgot. Was she in a locked or logic error? No, the only reason she was like that was because Battler wouldn't understand this sin, right? Beato called out to Battler repeatedly, shaking his shoulder hard, but by now, Battler's eyes were blank. The words didn't reach him. Bernkestel and Erica had already left. The game was officially suspended until Battler could think of a new trick. Oh, fuck. But it was doubtful that it would be resumed even after 1,000 years or more.
じゃあ私も行くわ。ごきげんよう、二人とも。
ごきげんようじゃありません。すぐにトリックを思いついてゲームを再開しますから。お時間は取らせません。だからまだとどまっていてください。お願いです。
同じ言葉を私たちは何人もの魔女に言わせてきたわ。そうして本当にゲームを再開できた魔女は幾人と知らない。私が知る限り、それは私とベルンだけよ。
どうしてそんな地獄を知っている人がその地獄に人を突き落とすんですか？退屈だから。 それだけのために。
そうよ。
My fucking boy is really
から
there?
逃げるためよ。退屈になるとね、思い出すからよ、あの地獄を。そしてね、相手を地獄に落とすことによってね、私は突き落とす側の人間なんだ。
That's
こ
horrible.
こは地獄じゃないって実感し続けなきゃ、またあの地獄の恐怖にとらわれてしまうのよ。
あなたたちに抜けられた地獄なら必ず彼も抜けられます。私が助け出します。絶対に。
絶対に。この絶対の魔女ラムダデルタを前にして
Right.
あんたは絶対を誓うの。
はい、絶対に。
いいわ。かつてのあんたの後見人は私だもの。今のあんたは異なるとはいえ、最後に一つだけ世話を焼いてあげるわ。置き土産をあげる。
それは何ですか？
希望よ。あんたが絶対を捨てない限り必ず叶うという希望よ。いい？かつてのあんたは無限の魔女ベアトリーチェ。かつてあんたは不可能犯罪を歌った推理小説に憧れて、それによって魔女の存在を主張して魔法をあまたに認めさせ、魔女への階段の一つとしたわ。
推理小説。
そう。かつてのあんたは立派な読書家。推理小説を愛し、密室犯罪を愛した不可能犯罪の超エキスパートだった。あなたはいくつもの密室トリックを読み漁り、究極にして一なる原始のトリックに気づき、それを魔法体系の核にしたわ。バトラはあんたに言わなかった？かつてのあんただったらきっとこの窮地でもトリックを思いつくって。私がそれを認めるわ。絶対の魔女ラムダデルタの名で保証する。かつてのあんたならきっとこの密室トリックを解き明かしてみせる。それが私からあんたへの置き土産よ。じゃあね。あんたはこの絶対の魔女に対し絶対と誓ったわ。だからさよならは言わない。また近いうちに。
はい、また近いうちに。
Lambda Delta vanished into thin air and left behind in the witch's tea room were the two who had held the title of Endless Witch. Two. One had empty eyes, the other supported the first by his side. Ironically, it was the exact opposite of how their relationship had been in the previous game. Right. Damn, my boy Battler's like this? I saw the intro to the next one, the next chapter, and the name of it, and I just remembered that in the beginning of the episode, right, fucking Erica said that she was gonna marry Battler and torture him and shit through all eternity. Don't fucking tell me something like that's gonna happen. That's why, man, this was foreshadowed so heavily in the fucking beginning.